Hey everybody, how y'all doing? This is Sinclair from Frost Vibe Company, and we got Frost Vibe Radio and Lil Jon Record Song. Today we are going to sit down with everybody and actually break down, really break down the information that everybody been asking us about this compilation, the frequency of sound. I liked it, that Lil Jon. Yeah, I think it was you that came up with that. But we're gonna get ready and get started. We're gonna talk. We got our boys on the phone. We got Mr. DJ Mike Magnificent McGee from the Select DJs. We got Mr. Anthony Brown, Mr. Dynamite himself from the Select DJs. Select DJs. And we got yours truly, the man of the hour on here, Mr. Lil Jon, the CEO of Lil Jon Records. So let's get down and talk. And first of all, I'm going to sit down and keep quiet because actually, this is actually a play ball from Frost Vibe Radio. This is actually y'all's thing that y'all supposed to be doing. So I'm going to sit my little 5'1" butt down, chill, and let both of the men talk. I come in when y'all want me to, but normally y'all don't have me say nothing.
Well,
So,
the idea started with you bringing up some things of us trying to do some things together.
I don't remember it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, them prawns and misfits. But anyway, we came up with this idea, the frequency of sound, because right now the frequency in the world is off. As you see what's going on with all of these stars falling from the sky, all of their negativity, and that's just the beginning. Diddy will never see the light of freedom again. Just Usher gonna be right behind him because of all this stuff they did to just people. Seriously, but I ain't on the. That's their frequency, and that's what we're talking about when we're talking about the frequency of sound. The sound that they've been putting out for all these years is what's making these people go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, thinking they this, thinking they that, thinking bad is good and good is bad. So we need to change the spectrum of what people are ingesting into their minds, heart, and soul.
Yes.
And the way that we do that, is by changing the frequency of the sound, the frequency of music. So that's how we came up with this idea, just by changing the frequency. Second off, since y'all really want me to take over, I'm going to do that. Secondly, the reason that we're doing this is so that, because there are a lot of things that all of us are doing separately. There are a lot of things that we're all doing collectively. I have a nonprofit company for the children, and Mike and Sinclair, they also have things that they're working with children, dealing with those things. I'm sure that Mr. Brown has some things that he's dealing with as well. So we're all dealing with things outside of what we're doing, but what we're trying to do is just trying to make it different so that you ain't got to go out there and give up your behind, or you ain't got to give up. No, I'm talking about you ain't got to give up some behind, or get on your knees to try to get favors just to get your music out there and get it over.
Where the baby
So, all right. So, y'all remember, when you're out in the South, you got to wave at everybody when they go by. So, by doing this, we're giving artists an avenue to where they can actually get this stuff out there, get this stuff on mainstream internet radio, mainstream radio, because we do have connections with iHeartRadio and Live Nation and all of those people. And we have many outlets that we can get things to. I just finished doing a movie. We got other TV shows that are going to need music. We got all kinds of things that is coming up very rapidly. So by doing this compilation, it gives you, the artist, to keep all of your stuff and not have to give your publishing away, not to give your writers away. Now you keep all of that. We don't want anything from that. We want you to reap all the benefits.
And I think
Secondly,
that,
you're able.
yeah, go ahead, Lil John.
Secondly, you're able to use all of our outlets. Just quick background on some of us. I mean, Sinclair's a gold, about to be a platinum recording artist. Mike McKee is one of the top house DJs in Chicago. Mr. Brown is one of the top whatever he does because he's on this call. So as long as he's on this call, we know that he's the top of
Yeah,
what he does. And
he's
and
yeah, we'll
I
break down what
and
everybody do. Yeah.
right. And as far as me, I've worked with Marvin Gaye. I've worked with the protege of Marvin Gaye, and you've heard me on several of Nipsey Hussle songs. So along with me and my godson, we made Nipsey sound. We got into where he was. We just keep it going, but unfortunately, things happen. So we know what we're doing when we're doing these things, and we're just trying to help others get to a point to where they can get recognized, where they don't have to spend their whole gob exorbitant amount of money to try to do things. And we're just trying to give back and help and change the frequency of what's going on now.
That's right. Now, the big thing is, before I start, I want everybody to break off. I know, Anthony, you want to say a couple of things. Let the people know what you do with Frost Vibe Radio.
Well, this is DJ Dynamite. The thing I do with
Boom! that's gonna be your moniker, DJ Dynamite. You gotta every time you say that, it's gotta be a boom after.
man, you know what? I had a boom after it um on my drops, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm a board member for Frost Five, and I DJ all type of events, but we started a thing like with the prom send off, but it's called like
Mhm.
it's like a prom party after the send off, where we can have live entertainment after the prom. When the people send their kids off, they want to sit back and relax and listen to music. That's what we can do. It could just be packaged in one deal. Um,
Mhm.
that's what I'm working on. The first one
Exactly.
I did for my son. It was a success, so we're trying to
It was
do more.
very
Yeah. So if you're in the Chicago area and you're looking for a DJ for your prom send off, just hit me up.
And we're gonna have all that information once we done. I think the biggest thing about what this is all entails is so many opportunities for people to have. Like um, these three brothers on the phone right now, everybody's doing things to make things happen, and we're going to get deep into a lot of things while we're on the phone. Because I want to definitely discuss some of the things that artists and DJs, because this is just not for artists. This is also for DJs too to come on and get an opportunity. But the serious part about it is like Lil John said, it gives opportunity for independent artists or even artists generally. But I think the big problem is today in the industry is not just with all the things that's going on, but I think a lot of problems of today is a lot of people that really don't know the industry or know the business is trying to do things collectively, and they're going in circles. They're not doing, they're not getting anywhere to where they're supposed to be. And I think with this situation where we're opening the door for radio, different radio stations, you're keeping 100% publishing to your music. The label is releasing your music. I mean, and if the song happens to go on sale, then of course the label would get a percentage. But that's it. That's what any label that release music, they get a percentage of it. But the beautiful thing is, it's nothing like what you would be doing out here with any other label. And I think this situation, and along with Frost Vibe Radio, with the resources and the talented DJs, which is a lot of them, um, with the DJ pools, with the many different things that the DJs do. Along by you could talk about the AMC theater with Andrew with his company about that to let people know about that. But I think it
I mean,
gives an opportunity.
the main thing that everybody has to understand in this venture that we're doing for people is that the business of music is a totally different business than it was 10, 15, 20 years ago.
10 years ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
so all
Got
these
time for
people
that.
that thinking that you can have some stuff and then the label finna come and get you and give you all this money and all this kind of stuff.
That's fun.
Wake up. It's not like that no more. And if it is like that, it's few and far in between. And out of three, two out of three gonna have to do some things that they may or may not want to do. But like the saying is, there's a price to fame, but the price that we're charging is not the price of what everyone else is charging.
Yeah,
So you have to
I agree.
change your mindset because streams and all of that, once they pass this law, it's gonna be better. But until then, I mean, Snoop told you he did 150 million streams and got $40,000. So
Hmm.
it tells you that it's a difference. So, but by conglomerating all of these different entities that all of us are connected to, then you have a spider effect of having your thing reaching into many different entities as opposed to one or two or three. You can have multiples.
And that's what I think. That's the beautiful thing that you bring into the table, and I think that it gives a lot of opportunity for people. But like you said, and like I was saying, the artists got to want to do it. They got to get out that mindset because I can tell you by me being a go recording artist, and these brothers been in the business, and we can speak about artistry, producers, and DJs on this phone right now. Each one of these guys can tell you it is not the same. And I actually, to be honest, artists are struggling right now because of things that are happening right now. Don't get twisted on the glamour. Don't get twisted on all this stuff you see on TV. That's all fractional BS. But the thing is, it's this opportunity right here is about the most closest you're gonna get to getting yourself, getting your music, getting your brand, getting rights to further things. I mean, this is the most opportunity. It's a blind man would love to do this. But Mike, tell us a little bit about the AMC theater thing that you all have with Frostbite.
Okay,
Because from my knowledge, you actually did it.
yeah, it was like about a month ago, I would say, and it went real well. It was over in Chicago, of course, Chicago, Illinois, on the west side, Cicero and Cermak Avenue, in the place called the Hawthorne Mall. We went ahead inside to go see. Okay, it was free for us, but the main thing was to go ahead and get some publicity and to be seen on scene by the people so that they'll know that we're here for everybody. We're here to represent
Right.
Crossline Radio, the music, as well as things that's going on. We also try to give news of what's going on in the areas too, in the different areas, whether it's here in Chicago or abroad. That's one of the main reasons why we're actually doing this, to be out in the public, letting everybody know that we are here. So
Amen. 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 Now I got another thing, Anthony, or DJ Dynamite. You all just did a function a couple of weeks ago. The cook and you know it. Yeah, tell us a little bit about that, man. How that went down.
That was called the Dance and Dine.
Okay,
So
okay.
the Dance and Dine consists of people coming out and mingling, and we had uh, a nice amount of DJs that showed up and spent, and then it was a lot. It was a lot of DJs. It was I say it was about 4 or 5 that didn't spin, but they
Mm-hmm.
came out to support.
That was a good
It
thing.
was,
That's a good thing.
yeah, it was nice.
And I,
Mike was there, Al, Eddie, me, my
uh,
brother,
Boss Bob was
and
just putting it down for
yes, sir. Yeah, Frost Vibe
it.
was represented pretty good.
And we are definitely looking forward to seeing when the next event comes. But what I would like to know is from you, Lil John, um, what do you feel, just being the CEO of doing this right now? How do you feel the movement is going to happen? I mean, everybody put together a marvelous situation. A lot of people try to do it, and sometimes it don't take off. Sometimes it do. What is your thought about it? I mean, what makes this so different from everything else?
Well, I mean, the main thing about difference is number one is that is set is pretty plain and simple of what's going to be done by each entity, what the record company is going to do and what the artist is going to do. I mean, we're going to make sure that it gets out there, to get to the many stores, to get to the many stations, to get to here, to get to there, to get to everywhere. But the artist can't just sit back and be like, oh, la di da, I'm just wait, and everybody's gonna love me, and then everything will just be hunky dory. No, you're gonna have to
My
get out
song is
there
a
and
hit.
work. You're gonna have to get out there and blast your social media. You're gonna have to get out there and start getting some merch. You're gonna have to get out there and start getting some shows. You're gonna have to do all of those things to promote yourself. Okay, so I mean, now if you want us to do it, now we do have avenues that you can do it, but then that's when we're going to start getting into budgets and getting into
Yep,
money and getting into those
yep,
other things. I mean, now if you
yep,
want the
exactly.
company to pay for that money, then guess what? You have to wait until all of that money is recouped before you make a penny.
Yep. And
So
that's just, but see,
which way,
that's how the industry
would you rather
is.
go?
That's how the industry is.
So
But you know what? But you know what? The funny thing, I'm glad you brought that up, though. The funny thing is, a lot of artists, and we've been together a while, though, John. So we know how they think and the mentality that grows in it. But the funny thing is, artists always assume when they put a certain money back, they're supposed to recoup it right then and there. And it don't work like that. Like you was just saying, you know, you the biggest thing about what an artist needs to do is you want to be around situations that's going to build your career and grow yourself and your music. But you want to have a budget for yourself. You don't want to break into this thinking or having everybody think you freeloading off of them. Pay your way. How the way we were grew up. We were raised. We were taught. You pay your way. You what they call that?
yeah, I mean,
You pay your dues.
back in my day, paying your way was doing that chitlin circuit, doing the shows for the radio station and not getting paid, but in return they playing your record and
Yep.
going from here to there. You taking yourself to the next city and do a benefit show for the radio station. Yeah, you're there because by us when we were doing that assessment on Lou John, we got to perform with the Manhattans, with Curtis Blow, with SOS the system. That funded 25,000 outside on the Millie Sound Express. I mean, shows here, shows there, shows everywhere. But we didn't
Exactly.
get paid
And
like we should have got paid, but it
the
paid itself by
promotion was
getting the
worth
record
more.
out there. The
Yeah.
promotion, it was priceless. You got radio station talking about you every 20 minutes promoting their concert when we opened up for Mickey Howard, and Chad and Lilo Thomas and Joy Sims and on and on and on and on and on.
Yes, sir.
So I mean, a lot of things that I've done, I'm sure people wish they could do half of what I've done. But am I a gazillionaire? No, because I know when to say no.
No, no, no. We are millionaires in heart. We
Right,
may not right, in experience. But this is another thing
right.
I was reading over. I was reading over the paperwork that I got from you, sir. and it says that give me some information as far as all the different the way that you are structuring this very first compilation. What is this going to
I mean,
consist of with the
I
artist?
mean, the main thing about the compilation is that the artist is going to have complete creative control. I mean, we're trying to look for things that again, because the compilation is called the frequency of music. We're looking for things to change the narrative. Because
Right.
everybody now is talking about booty, pussy, ass, dick, blah blah blah. Go 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 let go. Ah, boom, yeah, go. Go,
We
go,
sorry, we couldn't
yeah,
we couldn't
yeah,
we
go,
couldn't audit
We,
that.
we, we got
We
the
go,
couldn't
point.
audit
go.
We
that.
got the
We're doing
point.
it. We're doing it. We do it. We do it. Yeah.
We
Gotta
got the
get it.
point.
Get it.
We
Get
got the
it.
point.
Yeah. Gotta ride it. Ride it. Ride it.
Okay.
But that's
Man,
all.
this was deep. This was deep.
That's.
We
I
can't
mean, but
we
look
can't
how you
understand.
reacting. Look how you reacting to that frequency.
Yeah. We acting kind of nervous.
So so that's why we have to change the narrative because you can get the same stuff but use different words and use different thoughts and make it come out in the music that we create. You want your grandkids to listen to Glorilla? Or do you want them to listen to somebody that's spitting something that's knowledgeable?
Who's gorilla? What's a gorilla?
Glorilla. That's one of the popular females. Glorilla, Lotto, um, the twins, all those different people.
Sexy Red,
Right. So
Cardi B.
yeah, you see
Oh, okay.
Cardi
I'm
B.
familiar with Cardi
Cardi
B.
B. Cardi B is talking about she hates the stuff that she's done. It's getting deep. That's why I'm telling you this is the perfect timing for the whole music industry to do a
To
360.
flip.
Turn the dial. Turn
Yeah,
that dial.
change. And we're gonna be right in there. Now this is my question. Some of the artists that you have on there, you have DY's one that's coming. You have
Mm-hmm.
his original DJ. You have Mr. DJ Mike Magnificent McGee. You have
Magnificent!
you have SLS, the reunion of you all from what I'm seeing. It's myself, you, and Cecil
Cecil Jenkins, protege of Marvin Gaye.
Cecil Jenkins. Yes, he's the protege of Marvin Gaye. And y'all got some really good original music that's coming out from what I've heard. The beautiful thing is that you all bringing, or should I say, we all are bringing back the real stuff, the real music, the real DJ mix music, the real way
Old
of
school,
music.
old school with the new school feel.
That's it.
That's right. And then it's house. Y'all gonna have a mixture: house, R&B, hip hop.
Might even put some rock on there because Ice-T just released his song with the guitars from Pink Floyd, and it already is like in the top 10. And he said he wanted to play. He said out of all the times that people want him to do something, he said this one song with Ice-T, he wanted to play on it because they let him just solo through the whole song. It's dope. It's dope, man. He and Ice-T doing that rock.
Ice-T is cold. We got to premiere that on the radio station, definitely.
Yeah.
Now, my big question is, Mike. Seeing that I took over your job.
We ain't got no titles. We a conglomerate. We do it all together.
We just here. Let me ask this question to you, Mike.
Okay.
Or should I say the elite select? About how many are you all, if I may ask?
To be honest, there's really about 7 or 8 of us. Between 6 to 8.
And what makes And what makes y'all so different from any other DJs?
Well, in my opinion, yeah, that's one. Uh-oh, who's making the sound? Okay. All right, to answer that question. Okay, to answer that question is that the elite select, we like to bring a different type of flavor, a sound to our audience. We don't try to be like the
Mhm.
like the old schoolers, like the old schoolers back in the days. We try to bring the old school sound in with a different flavor, like Mr. Lujan just mentioned, bringing the old school flavor, but with a different feel to it, a different source of energy,
Oh, okay.
different feel, you know,
Okay.
more on the positive side. Yeah, we want it to be fun, but we also want it to be soulful, art, and be artistic in what we do.
Okay. And what's your view, Dynamite?
We the best.
That's putting it simple.
But,
You know,
but we play all types of music. It depends on what type of crowd it is.
that's right.
You know, we have Apple, they play gospel. Then you have Tony T for the Latinos. Then you have me. I could play steppers, hip hop, rap, trap. So, you know,
It's a
they can
whole
get the
range.
best of everything.
Wide range.
They can get the best of everything.
All in one package.
That's right.
All in
Now
one
I
package.
think I think the biggest thing that I think what we're doing is beautiful. I mean, it's so many opportunities in this whole unit. You know, and for everybody that's tuning in to us, we were supposed to have a couple of more guests here, but you all hear them soon. We have another radio station that's actually going to be coming in, and we will be talking to them as well. Mike, what's get that guy a shout out? Get that
Hey,
brother
as a
shout
matter
out
of
while
fact,
you're
Mr.
talking. You talk
Castro,
to him more than me.
Mr. Castro, DJ Double XL, what's up? We're missing you, man. I wish you could be in with us right now, but you know, I guess you're caught up well. Well, we'll see. We'll be seeing you real
And
soon. So
what's the name of his radio station so we can give a shout out?
it is Bounce. I think it's Bounce. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I know it's Bounce 22 or Bounce 66. I hope I didn't. Please, I hope I said it right. If I didn't, please forgive me. But it's Bounce. I know it's Bounce something. Bounce 22 or something.
Well, you know, everybody is going to be tuned in. We will be starting to promote the radio station, and they will be playing on Frostbite Radio um, um, on a daily basis whenever that is worked out and handled. But I just want to say one more thing before we close. I mean, I know it's, we done touched up on everything. Thanks a lot, Lil John. You definitely put it all out there. I'm happy for that. But that's a beautiful thing, having having the acknowledgement that all of us have. And it's funny, and I'm sorry if I'm gonna say this. We put this out here, half of the people ain't gonna understand shit.
You're right
And
about
it's,
that.
we trying to get to people, especially, and I mean, everybody can have their point of view of Chicago. We all are from Chicago. We all are from Chicago.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
everybody has their own different story about Chicago. For me, to start off, I think Chicago is a beautiful city. I think if everybody come together as a unit, you can actually go platinum just in Chicago by itself. And just it's so many things there. But the problem is, it's all politics. It's all politics, and it's all about everybody getting what they can get. And and kicking their feet at the other man. That's that's my feeling to it. You know, I feel that Chicago needs a lot of showing as far as support, as far as let's come together and work together to make things happen instead of this is mine, you get yours.
Mhm.
And I'm just saying it from my experience, but I mean, I guess whichever one of y'all want to go next on y'all's experience about so far about what y'all been through Chicago, help yourself.
Well, my experience with Chicago, it was it was a I would say in one point it was nice. It was decent, but eventually it became bittersweet. But you know what? I never lost my love for it. I never lost my love for those individuals. Never lost it because I'm not that type of person. I have love for all my peoples, my DJs, the the people that listen to our station, all of that. It's just it's
Yes,
just about
amen.
the networking and working together part that I have an issue about with Chicago. But that's just me. Um, but other than that, like Sinclair said, Chicago is a beautiful city, and I'm always going to be a Chicagoan no matter what. Always going to be that love for
Right,
Chicago no matter what. Even though y'all do mess me up
exactly.
sometimes, but I don't. But that's beside the point. I still got love. I still got love for you. That don't change.
Well, Anthony, what do you feel about Chicago?
Hey, Chicago is home. I got a lot of love for Chicago. I just don't worry about what's going on. You know, there's so much going on in the streets. I just focus on myself and just try to get better and, you know, take this here platform and try to provide it with the radio station and move forward.
Man, I like that. I like that. Director, Mr. Lil John, are you on the
Yeah,
phone, my brother? What is
yeah,
your
I'm here.
thoughts about Chicago? You're from Chicago too. How do you feel about
Man, if it wasn't for the weather, I'd still be here.
it?
Being honest,
Oh yeah.
I love the city. I love the food. I love the people. All that. So,
And I
like I
think that's
said,
a good
if it wasn't for the weather, I'd still be in Chicago.
oh yeah. And I think that's the thing as far as the weather goes, it's cold. I think I think as far as the talent up there, it's full talent.
Yeah.
But I think people need to come together, and I think that's what a lot is lacking in Chicago. I think people are more so on their own pride, on their own self, instead of actually people coming together to work together to make things happen. And it may be everywhere. It may not just be Chicago, but you hear a lot about it from Chicago. I love Chicago. Don't get it twisted. I love Chicago. I love the food. I definitely love the food. I love the whole scenery of Chicago. I just don't like the things that's within the city. You know, I don't like the things that's happening because it's so many things that people can do to make better. You know, for everybody, not just themselves. But people look past that; they don't see it. So that's, I think, the big reason for me of being a part of this compilation is to show that not only a bunch of Chicago brothers can get together, we all can work together, we all can make a difference, and we all can grow together as a unit. But also bring outside people from other states, other countries, to come in and share their visions and come in and work with us because even though they share their visions and what they have, it's all on one net. Everybody's saying the same thing. And like my old man used to tell me, if you have people that believe in the same thing, that's a good thing, equality.
Right.
And I think that's a good thing to have. So, brothers, I am excited. I can't wait till this compilation is done. Um, for everybody that's out there, we will be posting up different venues about what we're doing with Crossfire. Also, we will be keeping you all in touch with the compilation and let y'all know exactly when everything is going to be done and be set for release. So, on that note, anybody got something y'all want to say before we cut it off?
Nothing here.
Love, peace, and
Except
hair grease.
Boom!
peace out, salute, goodbye.
Let's get it. Let's
Let's
do
get
it.
it. Lil Jon,
Let's go.
where can they, if people want to know more about Lil Jon Records, where can you find it? How can they find it?
I'm in the secret garden.
Oh, man.
no,
Well, you know,
no,
they got the smart.
they can email me at lujonrecords2023 at Gmail. Again, that's Lujon
Is that
Records, LUJON RECORDS 2023 at gmail.com. Website is under reconstruction right now. So the best way to contact is through email. And if you contact me through email, then you can contact me directly. But you gotta contact me through email to get that opportunity to talk.
exactly? Now, for everybody that wants to find out Frostvibe, you can go to our website, which is www.frostvibe.com, or you can go to our email, which is frostvibellc@gmail.com. Our main Facebook page, and we got several, is Frostvibe Radio MVM Throwdown Mix Show. I'm correct, right, man?
Correct.
So you could go there. For everybody that's looking to be a part of the compilation, we do have a site that you can go to, which is called Frostvibe Radio, Frostvibe Company, Lil Jon Records. The frequency of
Sound.
sound. You can go there. You can actually Google it.
Frequency of sound.
Right. And you can leave y'all information on that as well. And definitely we all are get back in contact with you all. So without anything else more,
I got one more
everybody-
thing to say. I got one thing to say.
Okay.
As far as the DJs, while we was talking, I came up with that each DJ that we pick for the compilation, because the DJs are gonna have their own. You know, each DJ is gonna be an artist. So each DJ will be able to. I'm trying to think. Should we do 20 or 30-minute mixes? That it'll be between those two. So each DJ is gonna be like the artist listed on the DJ compilation part of it.
Right.
Each DJ
And I
will have a
think
mix
it's like
of either
Right, I
20
think
to
that's
30
like-
minutes.
I think that's like my standard, like for radio.
Yes.
It's like 45 minutes.
45
Mike.
minutes, 30 to 45 minutes.
But since we're doing the compilation that we're trying to get on digital to get people to actually spend their little dollars and whatever to
Right.
get it, then I think 30 minutes would be more conducive for as far as attention span,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to 45 minutes. I think 30 minutes would be good.
Okay.
Just my
Well,
thought. Y'all
yeah.
DJs.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I
Well,
agree.
let's make
I concur.
one thing we got to make sure, fellas. What genre is we talking about? Is this the genre of house music?
I mean, the way that we can do it is that the DJ, one DJ, you know, when we're picking them, we're gonna pick a house music DJ. We're gonna pick a
Right.
R&B DJ. We're gonna pick hip hop clean music
DJ.
DJ. You know, so those we're controlling the narrative.
Okay.
You know, I mean, we can have two house DJs. We can have. I mean, the more that you want to add, the less time that's gonna be. Because if you're only gonna have like 4 to 5, you can do 30 minutes. But if you're trying to add 6, 7, 8, 9, then that's gonna cut it in half. They have 15-minute spots to do their thing.
Right. But you know,
So
we always like we said before, we're gonna be doing this a lot. We're gonna be coming up with another
right. I
compilation.
mean, we're gonna pick the best of the best for the first one, and then after that we
Mhm.
can do it and keep doing it, and then it's something that everybody gonna want to line up. I'm gonna be on calculation number 2, but I'm gonna be on number 4 because number 4 gonna be the one that da. Just make it buzz and make it buzz out like
I'm
that.
gonna be on number one.
To be on
And
number
that's the
one,
thing.
you got to
I
be
think
number one.
I think we all are gonna really enjoy ourselves. This is a good thing. Frost Vibe DJs, may be on here as well. So everybody keep on looking at us. We're gonna keep promoting this stuff, getting it out to you all. We're gonna have another conversation probably within the next couple of weeks about this to let people know where we are at that point. Definitely right now we're keeping the doors open for everybody to come in. But it's gonna be a time where this door gonna be closed. So, without that further ado, get your stuff in and we'll see if you all fit the script on what we do. Till then, everybody, I appreciate everybody coming on. Mike, this is your thing.
What?
Music.
What? Okay. All right.
Well, alrighty,
All right.
let's get that frequency out there and let's change the narrative. Let's get it. Let's go.
All right.
Magnificent. Boom.
All right.
Later, y'all.
All right.
All right,
Night.